The U.S. just launched the USS Gerald R. Ford, the most advanced aircraft carrier in history. But what makes this warship so powerful, and why are rival nations terrified of it? The USS Gerald R. Ford is the lead ship of a new class of nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, designed to replace the aging Nimitz-class carriers. With its sleek, modern design, the Ford can carry more planes, launch them faster, and carry out missions more efficiently than its predecessors. This ship is the first to incorporate cutting-edge technologies that reduce the need for crew and increase overall performance. But what truly sets the Gerald R. Ford apart are the revolutionary systems on board. The ship's electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, replaces the traditional steam-powered catapults, enabling jets to launch faster, more efficiently, and with fewer maintenance issues. EMALS is a giant leap forward in reducing the wear and tear on both the aircraft and the crew. Additionally, the Advanced Arresting Gear (AAG) system uses electromagnetic technology to safely catch planes as they land, significantly improving reliability and efficiency during high-stress operations. Beyond the launch and recovery systems, the USS Gerald R. Ford is powered by a nuclear reactor that provides unlimited operational range. This means the ship can stay at sea for extended periods, sustaining long-term missions without the need for refueling. The USS Gerald R. Ford is not just about speed and launch capabilities. It's also designed to be a stealth powerhouse. Its advanced radar-absorbing materials and sleek, angular design make it harder to detect by enemy radar, giving it an advantage in contested waters. This stealth capability means that adversaries can't simply track it from miles away, allowing the ship to carry out missions without being noticed until it's too late. In addition, the Ford is equipped with the Phalanx Close-In Weapon System, CIWS, designed to protect the ship from incoming missiles and aircraft. It's a reliable, rapid-fire defense that offers maximum protection during combat. The USS Gerald R. Ford. So why are rival nations terrified of the USS Gerald R. Ford? It's not just the advanced technology on board. The Ford represents a shift in naval power. With its unmatched capabilities, it has the potential to dominate any region, from the South China Sea to the Persian Gulf. Countries like China and Russia, who have been building up their own naval fleets, know that the Ford would be able to project power anywhere in the world, well beyond their reach. Moreover, the U.S. Navy's ability to deploy such a technologically advanced ship changes the entire balance of power on the seas. The Ford can provide unmatched air superiority, deliver massive firepower, and serve as a mobile base of operations for ground troops. This makes it not just a warship, but a strategic asset that could dominate in any future conflict. But what does the USS Gerald R. Ford mean for the future of warfare? As AI and automation continue to evolve, we're likely to see even more autonomous systems integrated into future warships. In fact, the Ford could be the last of its kind in terms of the traditional aircraft carrier model, as new technologies like unmanned drones and robotic systems will take over much of the work in the coming decades. But even so, the USS Gerald R. Ford will remain a symbol of American naval power for the next 50 years, dominating the seas with unmatched force and technology. The USS Gerald R. Ford is more than just a ship. It's a transformative weapon that will change how wars are fought on the seas. With its advanced technology, incredible stealth, and limitless range, it's a glimpse into the future of military warfare. So, what do you think? Will the Ford set the standard for the next generation of naval power? Or will new technologies completely change the way we think about warships? Will it change the way we think about warships? But before we look too far ahead, let's take a quick step back in time to see how we even got here. The idea of aircraft carriers wasn't always as obvious as it is today. In fact, the U.S. military didn't always rely on them. Let me take you back to the early 20th century. Before aircraft carriers, battleships were considered the kings of the sea. The United States naval strategy revolved around heavy guns and thick armor, designed for direct ship-to-ship combat. But everything changed in 1910, when Eugene Ely became the first person to take off from a ship in a fragile biplane. It was a risky experiment, but it sparked a revolution in naval warfare. Fast forward to World War II, and aircraft carriers completely reshaped military strategy. The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 was the world's first real lesson in carrier-based warfare. The Japanese didn't use battleships to cripple the U.S. Navy. They used aircraft carriers to launch devastating airstrikes. In response, the U.S. built a fleet of powerful carriers, and by the time of the Battle of Midway, they had turned the tide of the war using air power, not just brute naval strength. The pivotal shift made one thing clear: whoever controls the skies controls the seas. And today, the USS Gerald R. Ford is proof of just how far that idea has come. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analyses of the world's most powerful military technologies. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.